so that we have everything going. And then my husband is going to try to share his screen so I can see the slides right now. Yep, right now. So we'll see if that works. Oh, there he is, right there. And you know, sadly, those lights are supposed to be blinking. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
Wow.
Hey, there's light. There they go.
There they are. They're blinking now.
There they are. Yes, I searched all over the internet to be able to come up with that. And if they hadn't been blinking, I was really going to be upset.
Where did they go wrong?
Very cute.
Okay, so yes, the meeting is officially called to order. You can go to the next slide. And I'm really excited that y'all are here today, and the program. I'm just super excited to hear what everybody's going to share, and I am thankful that you're all here, and I'm glad that you're well, and I can't wait to get to see everybody in person. And just to remind you to mute yourself whenever we're talking, so that the dog barking or the phone ringing in the background doesn't distract us from what needs to be shared. Chris Dodge, can you do our inspiration for us?
Okay, I don't know how inspiring this will be to you, but it really was for me. Now and then, Richard and I drive around town and check out all the little free libraries and see if there's anything that he needs to repair or just anything that needs to be done to it. And I check the books, put some in if they're low, and the once it's schools, I don't have so much time.
Hold on, Chris. Somebody's sound is on, and so we can't hear you.
Okay, that's good. The librarians, I always check for we put one in front of a school because, you know, they have a full-time job already. And so it's kind of up to them if they want to take on a box outside the school. But they were very agreeable to putting it up. But, you know, it's another thing to keep it up when it's by mind. And so, you know, when they first started, I would drive around and just stick books in where they needed to go and, you know, talk to them about how they could get the kids to share their own books and that kind of thing. And so it kind of went at the beginning in fits and starts with sometimes they'd be all messed up. And, you know, I recommended they give that job to fourth graders. Are the oldest kids in the school. And this last week, we took our tour. Every one of those libraries was full, neat, most of them with a bottle of hand sanitizer.
Oh, wow.
And it's, I said, my heart is full. I mean, it's become a thing, part of their school culture. And of course, what did it was some of the kids are on laptops and don't even get to use the library in the school. So for some kids, that's the only library they have, or when the whole school goes on laptops, they become more important. And as a rule, we give out thousands of books every year, even out of the parks. And we're very grateful to the big schools that don't have libraries in front of them for donating their pulled books to us. Well, I don't know where we'd be out of business without Lavina Paget at Hyman, and the Duncanville Library, who also does that. That also like to thank our stewards, Trish Williams, Kim Sanford, Sherry Perkins, Susan Levins, Debbie Harrington, and their sometimes substitutes, Lori Sutherland, Betty Behrens, Sandra Cheshire, Jean Meyer, and others who take care of the libraries when we go out of town. So yes, it was very inspiring to see how librarians were taking care of their kids, even if they couldn't come into school.
That's awesome. Yeah, I hadn't thought about the fact that whenever libraries pull books, that's a good avenue of replacing,
Right.
getting those, another use for those
Mhm.
books. That's a good idea. Yeah.
And all the wonderful people in the community that donate their books, and retired teachers who give us their old classroom sets, and we don't have to buy books anymore.
Which one, or can you tell, which one of the libraries or little libraries do you think is getting the most traffic? Is that a good way of wording it?
Yeah, well, Harrington Park, because all the games are played there.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it's taken down because it needed to be rebuilt. But Harrington Park and Armstrong Park, and up until, each one of those individually would literally give out more than 1,000 a year.
Whoa.
And the new one in Redbird Park is also every bit as much traffic. It's a beautiful
See,
little
I go to that park quite often, and I don't even remember where it is. I don't remember seeing it.
Well, it just went up
Park
in summer. It's at where the little playground is, between that and the like gazebo thing.
Okay. Yeah, and see, I don't walk that part. I don't walk where the kids are. Do y'all have
Yeah,
any questions
take a
for
tour.
Chris? Anybody?
Chris, how many
take a
little
tour.
free libraries are there in Duncanville?
There are 13.
13.
Yeah, there's also one at Mary Love's Business Street, and there's one that we didn't build at Fair Meadows.
Okay.
Dr. Miner, their patron, built that one.
Well, I'm happy if you think those readers out, if you will come by Saturday, or if you're going to be there Saturday at the Christian church, I'll bring those and you can look and see if you think you can use them in the little free libraries. Okay.
Sure.
If you need, I'd rather y'all have them if you're going to use them, if you think, they'll be used. So we can do that.
Yeah, we save our Christmas books that get donated all put out now. So
Okay, well, then you may want these Christmas story little golden books that we can't give in the schools.
Sure.
There are 10 of them, maybe put one at most of the libraries, There are 10 of them.
Right, great.
We intended to tell them that we could not use we can use Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but we can't use the Christmas story book. And everything was so up in the air, we didn't tell them that before they started giving them to us. So we haven't gotten that many, but we do have some, but I'll bring them.
Okay, great.
That's awesome. I'm glad that that Chris, you were able to share all of that information, because it gives you a chance, or gives us a chance, to hear more about it. So thank you for helping us by giving us the inspiration and inspiring us to work with you. Yes, Awesome.
If you ever want to take the tour, I have a list of all the little libraries where they are. One of the things that we do is book bomb, which is take a stack of books and go from one to another and put one in the library.
That's awesome. Yes, thank you. Let's go on to officer reports. Janelle, what do you have to share with us today?
All I have to share is we're still holding at 118 members. We're 2 from reaching our goal of 120. So we still need those 2 more to hit our goal.
Awesome.
So that's basically all I have.
Okay. I'm having to tell my husband to go to the next slide, and he's on the phone. So that was just a reminder that yes, we still have contests going on, and that if somebody joins, that their local dues are free. Just a reminder to all of you to get your anybody you know to join. And the associate members, that's awesome too. My daughter-in-law, I think I told y'all that I was going to enroll her last month, and yes, she is a new member now. I told her she was going to occasionally get emails from us, so I'm going to have to share that with Valois, that we can't overburden her with all these emails. And secretary's minutes.